Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So in this video I am going to talk about a general topic, that is, should you buy an electric vehicle in 2021. So let's start the video by talking about why electric vehicles exist. So the first and the major point is about the environment itself. I know that we all know the importance of leading a sustainable lifestyle and saving the environment and indirectly saving ourselves and our future generations. In the current situation, we are experiencing higher temperatures in various parts of our country, irregular heavy rainfalls, floods, etc. and etc., which none of us expected a few years back. This is happening due to global warming, and transportation emissions are one of the major contributors of global warming. Transportation emissions includes emissions from vehicles, trains, aeroplanes, etc. They have a direct relationship with global warming. That is, the more you burn fuels, the more you drive the cars, bikes, etc., the more the global warming increases, the heat in our country increases. So it was definitely clear during those lockdown times, which give us a clear indication of how nature could be without all these polluting gases. So now we have understood the importance of electric vehicles. Let's generally talk about electric vehicles in our country. So first of all, let's talk about the EVs in the two-wheeler segment. So as of now, I would say there are good options exist in the market currently. If you check out the current market, there are good, I won't say excellent or very good options, but good options which can compete with the ICE scooters at almost a similar price. So definitely, if you are considering to buy a scooter, you can go for the current existing options, electric options in the market. E-cycle or electric cycles are also a great choice for daily commutes. Typically in our market, a good electric scooter starts from the range of 70,000 rupees. For those who doesn't want to spend that much of amount, definitely can take a look at the electric cycles. You can spend around 30,000 rupees and get a good electric cycle, which will be a great choice for your daily office commutes. Now talking about the two of the upcoming products, I would say two upcoming game changer electric models would be one from the Ola electric scooter. It is expected to launch in June this year, and second one is the Symbol Energy Mark II electric scooter, which is also expected to launch between May to October this year. So what to buy if you are looking for a scooter for your daily commutes? Firstly, switching involves almost no compromises. If you are thinking of switching from an ICE scooter to an electric scooter, I would say it involves almost no compromises. You don't have to make that much of a compromise in your convenience for switching from an ICE scooter to an electric scooter. Secondly, next two-wheeler should be an EV. I would definitely suggest you that if you are planning to buy a two-wheeler, you have to buy an electric vehicle, because I definitely believe that 2021 is an year for two-wheeler EVs, and by 2022 definitely a very promising percentage of two-wheelers in our country would be shifted to an electric vehicle. So it will be extremely possible by two of these upcoming game-changing models. So I would say if you are planning to buy a two-wheeler, definitely wait for 2-3 months and let these models launch, and definitely there will be a very good alternative for your ICE scooter. Now let's talk about the electric vehicles in the four-wheeler segment. So straight away, let me tell you, you have to make some compromises even if you can afford a four-wheeler electric vehicle. So what are the compromises? So let's start that electric vehicles are at a premium of at least 1.5x the price of its ICE counterpart. So for example, let's say for an MG ZS EV, it costs around, the starting price would be around 23 lakhs and it goes up to 26 lakhs. So if you are planning to buy an MG ZS EV, you have to pay the price of a Harrier. But actually MG ZS EV sits with its size and proportions, it sits below Harrier. So you are sort of getting not that much value for the price you are paying. Same is the case with the Nexon EV. You can buy a Creta for the price of Nexon EV. So that's first disadvantage for an electric four-wheeler, because it is at a premium of at least 1.5x the price of its ICE counterpart. Now talking about the road trips, definitely we Indians like to do road trips. We Indians like to visit places, friends, family. Okay, so talking about the two of the main electric vehicles existing in our market, I haven't included the Kona electric because it's doesn't offer any value considering the other two options. So let's talk about the first major option, that is the MG ZS EV. In real world, it would give you a range between 320 to 350 kilometer in real world. The company is offering above 400 kilometers, but in real world you will get around 320 to 350 kilometers. Straight away I would tell you, if you are opting for an MG ZS EV, you have to make very less compromises. I won't say you don't have to make any compromises and all. You have to make very less compromises. Okay, and the satisfaction which you would get if you spend your money on an MG ZS EV will be really high for sure. You don't get that satisfaction if you buy even a Harrier for that price. Definitely you will be highly satisfied with the product. Now talking about the Nexon EV. In a real world, it would give a range between 200 to 220 kilometers in real world. So I would say you have to make some more compromises as compared to MG ZS EV. And I would say to a point that if you are planning this Nexon EV for road trips, I would say don't do that. It would be you have to make many compromises, and you will be wanting for more for almost all the time. So if you are considering a Nexon EV, I would say it is a perfect city and daily commute car. The third main thing is that the electric vehicles existing currently in our market would be out of budget for many of the people. But even if you wait for some time and you wait for launching an affordable EV then also considering the current battery technologies, it would be the affordable EV would always be a city car. You won't be able to take it for a road trips. You will get a range similar to 200 kilometers in your affordable EV. And currently there are some examples which are going to be launched real soon. That is, first one is the electric KUV 100, the Altroz EV, the Strom R3, the recently launched two-seater car, the Strom R3. So all these comes under the affordable EV category, but still it would be a city car. You won't be able to take it for road trips. So finally, as a conclusion, what should you buy in an electric four-wheeler space? So straight away let me tell you, if you have the budget for an electric four-wheeler with more than 300 kilometers real world range, then just go ahead and buy the electric vehicle. Here in this example, I would say, just if you have the budget for an MG ZS EV, just go ahead and buy the MG ZS EV. Many of you might say that I am promoting this Chinese brand and all. Please guys, just understand, like there aren't any real competitor or alternative which offers this much of specifications for the price. That's the only reason I am saying that if you have the money for the MG ZS EV, you definitely go ahead and buy it. It will be a great choice. You will be highly satisfied. Yes, you have to make slight compromises, like since it has a good amount of real world range above 300 kilometers, you can definitely use it as your main car, but still you have to be a slight conscious about the range and the distance you have to cover. So let's talk about the second. If you are an EV holic like me who wants to take that extra mile towards sustainability, then I would say buy the EV which you can afford. Use your old car for long trips, use apps like Zoomcar, etc. Basically, I would say you have to use the money saved on running an electric vehicle and spend it for your long drives. Okay, and wait for the infrastructure to improve. And when I say the infrastructure to improve, with the entry of all these major players into the electric vehicle segment in India, definitely it's a matter of time that the infrastructure will improve. Like if you come back and look at next year, definitely there will be a very well sorted charging infrastructure in our country for sure. Now the third thing is, if you are planning to buy an four-wheeler now, then I would say you go ahead and buy whichever car that fits in your budget and meets your requirements. There are even more ways other than electric vehicle to save our environment, starting from switching off the unused lights, fans, using public transport, using two-wheelers instead of car for daily commute, and etc and much more, which I am not going to detail. But I would say there are many more ways other than an electric vehicle, and when the time comes, make the shift to electric vehicles. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. Do comment down below all your suggestions and analysis on this topic, and if you want me to review another specific topic, do comment down that also in the comment section below. So if you liked it, do hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel. So thanks for watching and hope to see you in my next video.